So I want you to leave a comment below if you're interested in becoming a movie critic and if you'd like to be paid to review movies. Now the reason I ask that is because billions of dollars is being pumped into online movie streaming. So websites Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Video are pumping billions of dollars into advertising their websites and their platforms in order to get customers. And what's happening is companies are pumping so much money in that the money's going to the blog. And these are blogs that review movies. So let's say, for example, if you watched a Quentin Tarantino movie, you'll write a review, then sell that review to a blog. That blog will then post it on their website and there'll be advertising next to it from websites like Netflix. And Netflix alone has spent $1.8 billion advertising last year. So that $1.8 billion has to go somewhere. And they need content to appear next to the adverts. So that's where you can come in. You can write movie reviews and be paid around $60 to $70 for 500 words reviewing a movie. So becoming a movie critic is now actually easier than ever before. You just need to know the right skills and understand how to get started. So if it's something you're interested in, leave a comment below. Now if you go online, you'll find many articles like this. And this is a great article which I'll link to, but it just discusses the 10 qualities of a great movie critic. And now some of them are quite obvious. For example, you have to have a great love and knowledge of film. You also have to understand the notion of story and how a narrative works. You also need to understand the human condition and understand people's behaviours in different scenarios. So that key area is the movie realistic, or is it just completely fanciful, an almost illogical movie and storyline that's quite irritating to watch because the story on a movie doesn't make any sense. So all these are key points that you need to understand in order to become a great movie critic. But if you're interested in this, I'll leave a link to this article. So where in the past, if you wanted to be a movie critic, you needed to get a job working for a newspaper or a radio station or a huge television channel, there's now many more opportunities to become a movie critic. And you can actually do it in your spare time. So you can review, let's say, 1 or 2 movies a week, make around $150 a week extra in your spare time. And that can really build up and it'll gain you a lot of experience. And the more experience that you have, the more of a profile or portfolio that you can go to other websites and actually start to demand more money. Because if you publish 20 or 30 great articles, then you can go to other websites and say, I'm currently being paid $60, I want you to pay me $80. And that's because these websites are so desperate for content that they're prepared to pay. And the reason is, like as I said at the beginning of this video, is that websites like Netflix and Amazon and Hulu are pumping in billions of dollars. It's essentially a war is taking place to gain customers. Now if you saw Netflix last week, they had $7 billion wiped off the value of their business in one day. So that goes to show how much money is at stake for these websites. And it's almost like a war that's taking place where Netflix just are desperate to gain customers and now pumping in billions of dollars into advertising. But like I said, that advertising needs to go somewhere. It needs to be placed next to content. So if someone's typing in a Terminator 2 movie review on Google, what Netflix need is a review to come up of Terminator 2 with their advert next to it. Because it's no good Netflix pumping loads of money into advertising when people aren't going to see those adverts. So Netflix are desperate for content to place their adverts next to, and the people building blogs want that content also. Now what some people try to do is they go out and try to make their own website and start completely new. Now the problem is that can take many years and very hard work. You need a huge amount of skills. So many of the websites and blogs that are existing have been around for 10 or more years and they have a team of people working on them. So what I'm trying to say to you is there's no need to try and reinvent the wheel. There's opportunities out there where you can make money reviewing movies and doing something you're passionate about and love doing. Many people would love to be paid to go and watch movies and then write reviews. And now these opportunities are starting to open up thanks to the internet and thanks to online movie streaming. And that is the key element that's only appeared over the last 2 to 3 years. Online movie streaming is pumping billions of dollars into advertising and you can make money from the advertising revenue. So I'll leave a link to this article which you can read through, and I'll also leave a link to a guide that gives you more information on how you can earn extra money in your spare time reviewing movies. So if you're interested in this, leave a comment below, ask me any questions, I'll get back to you straight away. But for me, this is an excellent opportunity because of the money the websites like Netflix and Amazon pumping into online advertising. This is the opportunity that you need to take if you're interested interested in becoming a movie critic, because more and more people are getting into this, and the opportunities may start to go away because there's so much competition from other people wanting to make more money in their spare time and then go on to become professional movie critics, earning a full-time income reviewing movies. So if you're interested in this, leave a comment below, click the link and read articles like this, and also if you have any questions, please leave them below, and also like and subscribe.